And then this one, I'll show you the underneath side. So that one doesn't have, it looks like it doesn't have spark. But I don't know. This one, I guess I'll show you the underneath side. We might focus on this one actually today. That one's gonna have spark. This might be the easier one to work on. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll try to get it set up here a little better so we can go underneath of there. So, to get underneath of this one, I'm going to pull the two clips off, fold the handle up, and then flip it up on end. So, you can see a little better underneath it here and try to fix what the issue is. I know what the issue is already. I might be able to bend it with these pliers, or we're going to have to grind it off. One of the two. But, I mean, they're both pretty nice Mahlers. I mean, if that one doesn't have spark, that could be a little more of an issue. But my guess is it might be an error on me. I don't know. It might be an operator error. I'm not really sure how that works. Never used a Honda Harmony before. I mean, there's a lot of speed controls on these things. That's pretty nifty. They're pretty high-tech here, it looks like. So, for $20, I really could not pass these up. I think they're pretty nice for $20. And I mean, even if they're not, $20 is, I mean, it's still $20, but not that, it's not that difficult. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of flip this thing up on the end so we can see underneath this deck pretty good. I think if I go this, maybe even if I put the handle down. Yeah, we can do that. That works. Not ideal, but it'll work. So, there's our issue. Right there. So what happened, I mean, as you can tell, when it comes around, it's going to hit on that. So I wonder if I can just get a big pair of pliers on and see if I can bend that back. I don't think it's the end of the world. It looks like it's just where the, I mean, everything else looks pretty decent under here. I don't know, it's not great, but it needs some cleaning for sure. I think if I clean it out good, it will be salvageable. Oh, we're leaking fuel out of our cap. Let me grab a rag to put under that in a minute. Kind of figured that might happen. Not going to drain the fuel though. It seems kind of close. We'll just let it drain into that cap, or the rag. So, see if we can get this bent out, or I'm thinking I'll have to at some point repair it, or cut it off, one of the two. I'll show how easy this will bend. But, I mean, as you can see, engine is free at least. Okay, so it looks like we're probably going to be cutting this off with an air grinder. It's looking like what it's going to be like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bend it. I'm going to grab a screwdriver and see if I can at least pry up on it. If I can get it to go flat-ish without having to take an air grinder to it, that'd be preferable. Then I can just support it and fix it, but well, maybe we can fix it. I'm just actually bending out a little bit. Oh, there we go. Doing something. There we go. I wonder if I take my pliers. Now we still might have to cut it off. I'm not really sure here. It's not looking like it really wants to bend out, but I think I might just take an air grinder and cut that thing to where it won't hit. I don't really want to do that though. I kind of want to just get it bent. Might be an option. Pull the opposite way. So they're mower on the way. open as it goes, it might be able to grab a chunk there. Try to put this piece in here once. Get a bigger bite with the bigger piece. Probably would have been easier to cut it, but I can save. So if it's going to cut, better. There we go. There she goes. We hit on that now? I definitely don't want to hit on that. I got my big longer pair of needle nose here. See if I can. Got a hammer a minute. See if I can tap it out straighter. I should probably still at some point reinforce it, but I think that's enough for now. I think that does fix our issue for now. Oh, that looks pretty good. Well, issue fixed. Sorry, that's probably not a good view. Probably didn't get the view you wanted, but it's flat now. You can see the gulf's full around. So let's get it flipped back down. And the handle back on it. And we'll see if we got any life from this mower. So we'll get it pulled back down here a second. Okay, down. Get the handle back up. Get it tucked up. Oh, that's actually pretty good now that that's fixed already. I mean, not fixed to where I feel comfortable about it, but fixed enough to where I don't have to worry about it when trying to start it now, for at least at the moment. Now I can at least pull it over. Okay, there's one side. I bet you now, if I try to pull it over. Our recoil might have some issues as well. Yeah, it looks like the engine's still kind of stiff. Or it's a recoil. I don't know. One of the two. Well, it looks like our recoil could be still kind of problematic. Well, we do have an engine that turns over, but our recoil seems to be not liking us. So I think we're gonna pull the recoil off a minute and see if I can get the recoil fixed. So I gotta pause the video a minute and make some space up here on my desk to do that. Well, I'm gonna pull the spark plug once and put a little oil down the cylinder and see what the plugs look like here. I'd kind of like to know. They look really bad if they're all rusty. Okay, a lot of oil in her. And let's plug. Let's see if I have spark. I kind of find it hard to believe that I have no spark on either one of these. That makes me wonder. spark. Huh, that's weird. I'm wondering if one of the covers is dirty. But I feel like it's an operator here. I'm just not sure how that works. Oh, look at that. I bet you this thing right here is supposed to go right there. So you can hold. Wait. This one. Wow, look at that. That's definitely how it's supposed to work. Yep, it was probably an operator error, I'm thinking. See? Pulls over so much more freely. Let's try doing a little more easier ones. Let's see what happens. Let's base you on the engine here. Oh, I guess no, I can't see if I have spark. I guess I didn't leave the spark plug back in it, but okay, I'm gonna put the plug back in it once. And I'm wondering if the other one's the same way. I mean, that would make sense, I guess. It seemed somewhat weird that it was down here. Let me turn this back in here a minute. Okay. Well, guess we're about to find out the moment of truth if this thing actually is gonna start and do something for me. Actually, it's gotta get tightened down first. Okay, well, question is, well, it's starting to do something, make sure the speed's off here. I don't really know what everything does yet. Wow, we had our first startup on this one. That's good, definitely good. I think I'm gonna push it outside. Maybe yeah, let's see what happens when I do that. Okay, now we're outside. I want to see how much fuel's in the tank, if there's any in the tank. Like I said, I do not know when this was last run. I don't really know the year on it. I don't think it's that old. Well, there's some fuel in the tank. It was seeming like it wanted to run. Let's try it out again once. Let's put a little more ether in it, see if it just wants to go. I didn't put the choke off. That might have been our issue. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, it seems like it wants to stay running. Let's try it again. It seems like it wants to. Thing will definitely need an oil change, that's for sure. I don't know how to do it, but we'll figure it out. Got to plug out somewhere. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to try next. This is running and shutting off. I don't know if our carburetor's dirty. It probably is, I'm assuming. But I'm wondering if our fuel is just old. So I'm wondering if I drain the line. Put some fuel in it. if that will fix our issue. So I think we're gonna try just draining the line once. I don't know. Maybe the fuel is on. It's a good question. Yes, the fuel is on. This is pretty nasty. Actually, I think I am gonna clean the carburetor. Trying to decide if I want to clean the carburetor on video or not. Yeah, I think I do. What does the fuel smell like? That's the question. It smells kind of old. I think I'm gonna pull the line once and just see if I can just drain the fuel and put some new fuel in it. If it'll go. So grab a little container here, Matt. Okay, so I got a little fuel clip here, or this one little fuel clip. And then I don't know if this jug I have is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So. Okay, fuel clip's off. Let's see if the line will slide up. Oh, we might spill some fuel here. It's looking like it's gonna be like that. Okay, not too bad. Let's drain that out once. And then I'm gonna wash just a little new fuel through it here quick. So I guess we'll let that drain a second into the jug there. Looks kind of nasty, smells kind of nasty. I mean, hopefully what would happen is I just put some new fuel in it and it would start and run. Would be the hope. But I have a feeling that's probably not gonna work. So I'm thinking of this other one that I guess we'll look at that other one a second while this is draining. I'm wondering if the handle has got to be somewhere mounted up here so you can hold the handle down. Because that would make sense. Maybe both. No, there's just got to be one. That's how you turn the blade on. That's the blade engaged. I'm going to try to take a piece of rope and tie that together once. And then pull on it once and see what happens. Okay. Let's see what'll happen once here. Plug my boot in. Now let's see what happens when I pull them. Oh, it pulls so much more freely. Let's see what happens when I pull the lever and choke it, I guess. It looks like our choke doesn't work. Oh, our choke might not work. That would be interesting. Well, let's try. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's try it out once. See what happens. Now that doesn't seem to do anything. Let's hold both down. Okay, well that doesn't seem to do anything. So I'm thinking they're both a little different. That one might just have no spark. But looks like our fuel's done draining out of this one. So let's pour a little fuel into this one once. Just to drain that. Run just a little bit through the tank. Through the hose. Okay. We're gonna put it back on the other the old thing here. Okay, it's on. Now we gotta get the fuel clip back on. New fresh gas. We might have to burn through what's over in the carburetor yet. I'm not really sure how that's gonna happen here, but push it back out here once and see what happens. Put the cap back on. Ideally, it would start and run and stay running. That would be really nice. But likely, probably not going to happen because that's how these things go. So let's get this. Let's get it set up again. Grab it. Can't start fluid just in case. Try to get it go. We'll have to try. I'm going to try starting it and running it for a second a couple times. To get the wheels to engage. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's cool. It's a caster unlock and lock. So you can lock it. It's pretty cool. For the front wheels. Okay, let's try it out once. Oh, I gotta move this in a little bit. I just grabbed my front control there. It hurts. Ooh, that really hurt bad. Okay, let's try it again. It seems like it wants to go. It almost seemed better when I put it on the low throttle, like low throttle. Try it again. It's not remember, who knows how many. Oh. Alright, so I got my hand a little bit tight. Yeah, I might just take 10 milli. Let me grab a 10 millimeter once we're going to tighten it up. Oh, it seems like our hand cap keeps coming off, so. Hold on. Well, I'll fix this little issue, I guess. Okay. That works. Try it again. No. Probably because I maybe didn't get any in the hole. So I guess we'll probably end the video out after. If this thing doesn't start, stay running. We'll end the video there. I'll probably do a carb clean video after. One more time. If this doesn't work, we'll do another video on this mower, I guess. That one, do some more finding on. It has no spark. Let's try it one more time. It actually seemed to run a little better there. might have no drive here. No, just for that, one more time. Does sound pretty good. Smells a little funny, like it hasn't been running in a while. Clean it up. Okay, well, I would say that probably needs carb cleaning. At least it wants to start and run and stay running. At least it wants to go. Tried hitting my transmission. I didn't see any want to go, but hopefully it will. If not, I guess it's just gonna have to come push more. But yeah, I guess that's for now. That's what we're gonna stick with. I'm gonna put it all away, and I might take the carburetor off, just clean it myself. We'll see if I do another video on it. I might, but I guess we'll find out, right? Well, no, obviously since it's a Honda, I got the desk cleaned off. It's gonna take 10mm to take these 3 bolts that hold the recoil on. And this thing may just need some lube, but I need to get it like working before I try to pull over our engine a little better. I'd like it to be nice and free like the other one. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a really nice mower. I don't have much experience with the quad cuts or these style of mowers. I think this is actually the first one not the first Honda I've worked on, but the first mower like this. It's definitely still kind of stiff. It's going to be locked up, but definitely stiff. I haven't checked the oil on this one. Hopefully it has oil. That one I checked, it was pretty full. Oil, it does have oil on the stick, but it's very black. Who knows when the last time it's been changed is. Could be the original oil in it for all I know. And that cover comes off pretty easy, so I guess let's take this thing over to my desk here and see if we can get it fixed up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, first I think I'm just going to try oiling it up a little bit once with some WD-40, just seeing if everything's a little, everything just needs a little bit of lube once. To me, it almost seems like this rope is a little too long. So I'm just going to work that WD-40 in there once to see if that's our issue. But as soon as you reel it up, it does reel up all the way. This recoil may be junk, I don't know. It seems like, I mean, it kind of sucks it back in, but not really. Okay, well, I think I'm going to try, because it should be, I feel like it should be this. Yeah, I think we're going to try cutting a little rope off once here. And seeing if I can just, like, get it to, like, tighten up. Well, we got a lot of rope. We're going to just cut it once here. I'm going to get it a little tight, and then I'm going to take a pair of pliers here once, just to get it a little tight, because I want it to have nice recoil drop, like to drop back in there. So I want a little bit of tightness in our rope here. I'll just put a pair, if I can tighten them up enough. Put a pair there, cut it, like, I guess here. Cut it right here once. I need a pair of cutting. Just to actually cut it. Get a pair of cutting pliers here. Okay, do that. Pull out the knot here. Stick it back through. We'll have to tie a little knot up here to make sure it stays. I'm going to hold out that pair of pliers a minute. Grab another little pair and then just pull the knot tight. Okay. I'm going to try that a second here. Just connect this. See what happens. Okay, that seems a lot better. We're going to try putting that back on now once. See, now I can pull it and let it go. And it goes right to it. So we're going to try setting that back up on there now. Grab my wrench. Bring this back over here. And we're going to put this back on. Like that. And that looks a lot better with this. I don't know if somebody had to re-rope it once and they just put too much and just dangled some. I don't really know. But it wouldn't obviously recoil back into it, so obviously not going to work. Sorry, it's our cat back there. You can see her slipping the little rag over there. Now I gotta get started. Pick everything back up. See this all right. Do a little zoom in here. So we got 3 bolts getting tight back up. And it is missing. The only cover that is missing is this little cover that goes like between the air filter there. It didn't look like it was in the bag and everything came with, which fine. I was have to get a new one, but it's kind of at least our worries right now. I just want to get this engine at least to do something. If I can at least just get it to like want to start. With the other one, didn't really want to start, so, but if I can at least just get this one to want to start, or run for a second and shut off, that'd be better than nothing. Okay, there's that. Now let's try pulling it over once and seeing what happens. Okay, we're going to try pulling it over once. Not with anything in it at the moment, I just want to see it. Okay, so it's retracting the way it is pulling over. I can't tell if we got spark obviously yet, but we're going to try to give it a little bit of go-go juice here. So open it up a little bit first. Get it in there, and let's see if it wants to do something. Hopefully it wants to start and run. Oh man, that thing's still really hard to pull over. That one's really hard to pull over as well. Guess we can put the spark tester on that one once. This one's also got no spark, but it's probably an operator error. I'm trying to start them. I feel like you'd have to do these. Most of them you have to hold the handle for them to want to start. So I think if this doesn't have spark, definitely an operator error on my end. Yeah, there's no spark either. Okay, well, I think it's an operator error. I'm not really sure how to, like, if there's a way to hold it and get it to start. That's what I'm wondering. If I push down that does. I don't know if that does. Huh. I would think one of them will spark. I think I'm going to try pulling the plug once, and maybe my little light isn't lighting up. So I'm going to pause this so I can find that out.